Beware the Ides of March. Caesar was told but failed to see what was coming. Will President Trump see the predicament he put himself in as the Ides are upon us? He went into Iran without NATO, and now he is looking for help and getting long faces from former allies that he has abused. Germany, the UK, France, Australia, Japan, others. No one is stepping up yet to help secure the Strait of Hormuz. Why? Concerns about the regime's lingering ability to strike? Contempt for the American president causing the strife? Bombing is easy for America. Fixing diplomatic debacles will be hard for this president. And I have to tell you, Iran is only one front in this war. We're not talking about it, but we will be soon. What's happening in Lebanon with the regime's main proxy, Hezbollah, must be taken seriously. And let me tell you, what's about to happen there and what is happening already is not going to make it more appetizing for allies to get involved. As an IDF officer told me recently, the ground battle against Hezbollah may far exceed the bloodshed and violence we saw in Gaza. Israel is already on the ground in southern Lebanon, and they say they will not leave until Hezbollah is gone. Big job. Lebanon is 3 times the population of Gaza. Lebanon is many times larger physically, making the task of rooting out even an active enemy very difficult. Very different than the conflict there a year ago. Then Hezbollah was running away. Now they are running toward the fight in the south and moving weaponry in and around the southern belt of Beirut and into communities in the south, hiding amongst Christian communities. The so-called Party of God is regarded as the largest terror organization in the region, if not the world. They got 50,000 fighters at least. They have seats in parliament. They have a vast network of maybe 100,000 strong in all kinds of communities. By comparison, Hamas was small potatoes, 30,000 fighters maybe before October 7th. Hezbollah likely possesses at least 20,000 real rockets and missiles, including precision-guided armament and munitions that have the capability of reaching every part of Israel. By comparison, Hamas had about 12,000 rudimentary rockets that can only hit certain proximate areas. Now, despite being degraded by all of the military action there last year, Hezbollah is strong enough for the Lebanese government to have done something we've never seen. They reached out to America to say they cannot control these terrorists and they want help. Will America answer that call? And if so, are we ready for a 2-front war? Is there the political will here at home with all the economic and all the terror concerns that are on the rise? Here's what I can tell you from my travels in the area and being up there right on the border and seeing what's going on and hearing what's happening on the other side of the mountains. No question, the regime in Iran and its proxy in Lebanon are forces for evil. The world would be better without either of them, with the condition that they are both replaced by something better, which is a big if. Neither will be easy to remove. You're seeing that in Iran. You're going to see it in Lebanon, especially with America just bringing death from above, which is formidable, but difficult to take out an organization only with air power. And with Israel below, how much are they willing to commit in both places? This is going to be a major ground war in Lebanon. It's going to be bloody. It's going to be ugly. There are going to be a lot of things that are going to be questioned, and it's going to be all over your screens, and soon. Will the American president be held responsible there as well? Will our military have to get involved? All eyes are on Iran, but the second front in the war may create real problems that we don't even see right now, there and here. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.